A pleasant day, Lacandulans. As we all may know, Mactan had been the focal spot for Spanish colonialism in the Philippines. It had been there where the Spaniards first set their feet on our fertile land to share their religion. And now, the influence that they had left behind was still evident in our culture. From our own Filipino cuisines like adobo to the very name of our country. I am Joseph C. Acacio, your MC for today, celebrating the 500th Quincentennial Commemoration in the Philippines with the theme of Victory and Humanity. To officially start this program, here is Carl John Paul Dagawin to lead the opening prayer.
As we gather here in the harbor of your safety, we thank you for your fellowship and family. We ask that you will strengthen us, restore us, and inspire us with your love. Lord, would you fill us with your peace so that as we journey onwards, we would pour out our love and grace to others. We ask that our souls would catch the wind of your Spirit so that would take your promises to all the earth. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, helas ang sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa mandulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit ang pagaw, ay hinatang tula, kawit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na naghihinig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pamay di maghihinig. Lumang ang araw ng walhagit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya na pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
And now, to launch this program to start, here now with us is Mr. Augusto Malonzo, our CIC Lim advisor, to give us his opening remarks.
Good day, Lacandulans! Mabuhay! The CIC Lacandula Integrity Movers invites you to come and celebrate with us the 500 or Quincentennial Commemoration in the Philippines with the theme Victory and Humanity, 1521 to 2021. The 2021 QCP is meant to commemorate three main events. Number 1, 500th anniversary of the introduction of Christianity in the Philippines. Number 2, 500th anniversary of the Philippine part in the first circumnavigation of the world. Number 3, 500th anniversary of the victory at Mactan. Do join our different activities prepared for all of you. One Lacan, proud to be one.
Thank you, Mr. Malonzo, for that wonderful remarks. What a great way to start this program. And now, to give us an inspirational message today, here now with us is Mrs. Eunice Ardeloso, Head Teacher of AP Department.
Our hardworking principal, Dr. Roslyn D. Muhal, work-driven co-department heads, dedicated teachers, and to our Lacandula students, good morning. April 2021 marks the kick-off month for 2021 Quincentennial Commemoration in the Philippines with the theme Victory and Humanity. The Philippine national government aims to immortalize the 500th anniversary of the Filipinos' first connection with the Spanish in 1521 from a Filipino-centric point of view in 2021. The National Quincentennial Committee was established for this cause in May 2018 when President Rodrigo Roa Duterte issued Executive Order No. 55. The 2021 QCP is meant to commemorate three main events. The NQC has also released official names for the Quincentennial for the three events. First, the 500th anniversary of the introduction of Christianity in the Philippines. due to the arrival of the Spanish, marking the introduction of Christianity in the Philippines, which became the dominant religion in the country. Next, the 500th anniversary of the Philippine part in the first circumnavigation of the world commemorates the stopover of the Magellan-Elcano circumnavigation in the Philippines. The NQC specifically advises against naming the event as the arrival of Magellan in the Philippines or the Western characterization of the event as the discovery of the Philippines. And last, the 500th anniversary of the victory at Mactan, which commemorates the victory of Lapu-Lapu in the Philippines in the Battle of Mactan. While the NQC recognizes that Lapu-Lapu and his contemporaries were not technically Filipinos, its position is that they are still worthy of recognition since modern-day Filipinos are their descendants. NQC commemorates their ideals, their sacrifices, their struggles, and holds them as sources of inspirations.
As shared by Professor Michael Xiao Chua from the article drawn from the Manila Times, he was asked a very difficult question during the session of the Countdown to 500. The question is, how can we celebrate a contradictory narrative in the Filipino perspective of both the Battle of Mactan, where we killed Magellan and our ancestors' humanity? He answered by saying, first, that history is never neat and it isn't always black and white. There are always contexts, and I believe we can celebrate the two contexts. We, the Filipinos of today, never knew what exactly happened in the past, but the history tells us how our early civilization brought about comparable humanity and the vision of crossover and understanding distinct cultures politely.
And as we gear towards 21st century, we should be reminded of the code. To foretell the destiny of a nation, it is necessary to open the book that tells of her past. Once again,
Thank you, Mrs. Delosa, for that moving message. To present the activities in this program, I welcome Mr. Roland B. Calamba, our CIC LIM co-advisor.
Day to everyone, most especially to our school head, department heads, fellow teachers, and students. We are proud to present to you the activities and mechanics as part of the commemoration of 500-year Quincentennial celebration. The first activity will be the digital poster making contest. And here are the mechanics. Number 1, the contest is open to all students of Lacandula High School. Number 2, to those students who are interested, 1 entry is required per student. Number 3, participants are allowed to use any digital application to create their entries. Number 4, entries must be aligned to the theme Victory and Humanity. Number 4, entries will be judged based on the criteria for judging. And last one, entries will be submitted through the official Facebook page of CIC LIM. And here are the criteria for judging the digital poster contest. Relevance to the theme 30%, craftsmanship 30%, visual impact 20%, regionality 20% for a total of 100%. And for the second activity of the said event is the slogan making contest. And here are the mechanics. Number 1, the contest is open to all students of Lacandula High School. Number 2, the participants are allowed to pass traditional and digital entries. Number 3, entries must follow the given theme, Victory and Humanity. Number 4, entries will be judged based on the criteria for judging. And number 5, entries will be submitted through the official Facebook page of CIC LIM. And here are the criteria for judging the digital slogan making contest. Number 1, relevance to the theme 40%, originality 30%, impact and presentations 30% for a total of 100%. And for the final activity for the set event is the diorama making, and here are the mechanics. Number 1, the contest is open to all students of Lacandula High School. Number 2, the participants are allowed to use any recycled materials to recreate any scene related to the celebration of 500th Quincentennial Commemoration in the Philippines. Number 3, entries are to be judged according to the criteria. Number 4, entries will be submitted to the official Facebook page of CICLIM. And finally, the criteria of judging for the diorama making contest. Number 1, creativity and improvisation for 30%, relevance to the theme 30%, clarity and accuracy 20%, and neatness is 20%, for a total of 100%. We are hoping that you will participate actively to all the activities of the said event. Thank you and God bless.
It is exciting to know that there are a lot of activities that you can all participate in. Thank you, Mr. Calamba. And now, let us watch the messages of support of the department heads as we celebrate this program.
The Mathematics Department supports the Quincentennial Commemoration of the Philippines. Hashtag Magellan Elcano around the globe.
TLE Vocational Department supports the Quincentennial Commemoration of the Philippines. Hashtag Victory of Lapu-Lapu in Mactan, Philippines.
The MAPI Department supports the Quincentennial Commemoration of the Philippines. Hashtag 500 years of victory in Mactan, Philippines.
The English Department supports the Quincentennial Commemoration of the Philippines. Hashtag 500 years of Christianity in the Philippines.
The Filipino Department supports the Quincentennial Commemoration of the Philippines. Hashtag Magellan Elcano around the globe.
Science Department supports the Quincentennial Commemoration of the Philippines. Hashtag 500 years of victory and humanity in the Philippines.
May the CICLIM STG succeed as they celebrate the 500th Quincentennial Commemoration in the Philippines. Hashtag victory and humanity.
Good luck CICLIM and SSD as you celebrate the 500th Quincentennial Commemoration in the Philippines. Hashtag 500 years of Christianity in the Philippines.
Thank you to the department heads for showing us their sincere support to our program. We are inspired to do our best to conduct our activities successfully. And now, to celebrate the Quincentennial Commemoration in the Philippines, let us sing the Quincentennial song, Bagani.
Tumayong buong tapang harapin ang buhay, akapin ang tagumpay. Tulungan ang kapwa't bigyang halaga, wag hatakin ng pababa. Isipin wag sana ang sarili lang, pakisama't bayanihan. Subukan nating isulong at ligawan ang magandang bukas. Ikaw at ako magkasama tayo sa lubungin ng kinabukasan. Mandirigmang Pilipino, hawakan ng aking kamay, sabay abutin natin ang tagumpay. Patuloy lang tayo sa pagpapanday, tiwala sa Diyos ang sandat at gabay. Subukan nating isulong at ligawan ang magandang bukas. Ikaw at ako magkasama tayo, salubungin ang kinabukasan. Pagaling ating lahi, mandirigmang Pilipino, dakila ang lahi ko, bayaning Pilipino sa makabago. Ating lahi, mandirigmang Pilipino, dakila ang lahi ko, bayaning Pilipino sa makabago panahon.
To officially close the program, here again is Mr. Roland B. Calamba, our CIC Link co-advisor, to give the closing remarks.
A pleasant day to everyone. We would like to say thank you to our beloved principal, department heads, teachers, and also our student participants. We are so grateful because our activities for the commemoration of 500 year of Quincentennial celebration of Christianity in our country will not be possible and successful without your support and participation. Most especially our LDHS students. Thank you and God bless.
And that wraps up our program for today. It is surely a short time to celebrate the beautiful history of our country. This has been Joseph C. Acasio. Good day.